Hi, everyone. There you go. Hi, Menace. Welcome in. Okay, here we go. There's something about recording on Valentine's Day that feels slightly rebellious, like being back in elementary school, decorating a shoebox mailbox with construction paper hearts, carefully picking which cartoon Valentines went to who. The Simpsons, I choose you. That's always been my favorite. And hoping your favorite candy heart actually said something good. Be mine. XOXO. You're cute. Yes, no. Um, Lisa Frank Folder sent a gel pens folded notes that just said, "Do you like me? Yes or no? Maybe. Do you want to go out on recess? Throw the ball together? It's elementary school. What are we doing? Elementary school. Um, Outside now. Fuchs menus and heart shaped everything. Inside, popcorn bowls, hot takes, and Olympic speed skaters flying around the curb like renters do. The microwaves humming. The Winter Olympics are in the background. Blades carving ice, crowds roaring, and somewhere somebody just ordered a heart shaped pizza and said, "Yeah, this is the move."
Mm.
Hmm. Welcome back to my third place. Not home, not work, but the familiar in between where nostalgia lives comfortably and nobody's judging your Friday night plans. If you're new here, pull up a chair. If you've been riding with us, you already know the vibe. This is episode 277, recorded on Valentine's Day. And listen, we're not really into it like that. Some of us aren't. But shout out to the lovebirds, the couple splitting lava cake, the ones who secured a reservation at your nearest White Castle like it was WrestleMania tickets.
Mm.
The real ones who said, forget fine dining, give me some sliders, some chicken rings, and a milkshake, and we're good. That hits the spot right there. You guys want to go out to make a reservation at White Castle? We could. That's all you get. That's all you get from me. Uh, and shout out to the rest of us too. The Bralantines crew, the Galentine squad, all of you guys listening. Wine poured, chocolate open, podcast night in with us instead of fighting for a reservation. Tonight, though, it's less Valentine's Day and more podcast and Chillentine Day.
Hmm.
hmm The podcast edition. And of course, Greg's in the house. Greg,
What's
Mis-
that?
Mr. Cuffing Season Commander.
Mm.
Because somehow he always has commentary ready when love, sports, or chaos enters the chat. Katie's in the building. Katie's in there. Hi, how are you doing? How are you? This week feels like a living room hang. We're cracking open the podex, spinning off into one of our favorite chaotic prompts yet. Not the bells ringing in the background, right? Because of the church that lives across the street. But we're doing we're doing a thing. Have you ever watched Pop the Balloon, Greg?
Nah,
No,
nah.
but you know of it, right?
I ain't never heard of that shit.
You never heard of it? Okay,
Uh-uh.
so um, like women are in line with a balloon, with a red balloon,
Hmm.
and here comes like a man comes out, and like the host introduces the man, and it's all like, all right, this is so and so, and based on what they look like and how he's dressed and how he talks, the girl will
Hmm.
either pop the balloon or not, and if she doesn't pop the balloon, she might want to have a date with him.
Mm.
So it's the same thing out the other way around. Guys are standing in line, the girl comes in, all that stuff, based on what she looks like. People will, guys and girls will immediately pop the balloon based on what they look like once they come into the room and stuff. So it's like, a few balloons pop here and there. So we're gonna do a thing here. We're gonna pop the balloon for a side character rom com um, villains. You tell me if you want to pop the balloon for this villain from rom coms, and they're all girls.
Mm.
Are they red flags or would you keep them? So not just the main villain, not just the obvious obstacle. We're talking the messy best friend, the sabotaging coworker, the I'm just looking out for you ex, who definitely is not. We're
Mm.
reacting to the Super Bowl from this past weekend, the game, the chaos, the commercials, and of course the halftime show. Did it deliver? Did it live up to the hype? And where does it rank among our favorite halftime concerts of all time? Because everybody has one concert that turned their living room into a stadium. We're talking trailers. Which one had us leaning forward? Which ones felt safe? And which ones were already counting down for? Then we're jumping back to the beautiful era when arcade dreams tried to make the leap to the big screen, revisiting Double Dragon, Neon, Camp, 90s Sincerity, a time when adaptation meant let's try it and see what happens. You watched it that very same night we had ended the episode. So like he
I
went
sure
right
did.
away. He went right away and like went for his homework right away. Like, all right,
Soon as I got out, soon as I got out this motherfucker, I set into the Alexa and the shit. Luckily it was free on Prime, so
it was free on Prime. I applied to free. It was
yeah.
free. I we have a lot to say about this basically.
Oh
And to,
shit.
and to close the night for Black History Month, we're revisiting The Wood, a rewatch that hits different when you've lived a little more life. Friendship, growing up, looking back at who you were before the world got loud. All of this is happening while the Winter Olympics roll on, and yes, we're cheering extra loud for Judah Leerdam, mm, the Dutch speed skating powerhouse, an Olympic medalist known for explosive starts, razor sharp technique, and the kind of focus that makes every lap feel like a highlight reel. Long track, full sprint, head down, locked in, pure momentum on ice. Um, I've been talking about Jeter Leerdam all week. Dave already looked her up on Google and everything, and yeah, they're mad at me.
Mm.
Gorgeous, huge, 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 beautiful eyes. Yeah, somewhere between Candy Hearts, rom com, chaos agents, halftime shows, arcade cabinets, and the Olympic gold dreams, we're still chasing the same feeling. Community, conversation, that moment when you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Leanna says she is though. She is. So whether you're out celebrating love or you're here celebrating bruh or Galentine's Day or podcast and Chillentine Day with us. Podcast and chill night with us. Podcast and chill. Netflix, podcast. We're podcasting night. You're in the right place, basically. This is episode 277 of the M3P podcast. Let's get into it. Greg. Greg, how was your week? Tell us about your week.
Week was full of pain. My knee was jacked up. My back was jacked up.
Yeah.
My back is still jacked up. You know what
Good
I'm
lord.
saying? So probably doing a show if I lay down. I apologize.
Mhm.
But you know, besides that, I don't know. It's like I ain't do nothing really. Just worked and came home.
Right.
Watched the Olympics a little bit. You know.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. So you know.
You see that Canada got accused of cheating?
Now,
What is the freaking what is the thing that the little I don't know what it's called. It's just like a little hockey puck.
oh that
Yeah,
what
that.
I yeah. I
That
can't think of the name,
I
but I know
can't
what you're
think
talking about.
the
Yeah.
little what's all that? What's it called in chat? What's it called? But like the guy that Canadian guy goes like this, and he didn't mean to, I guess, but like his finger like touched the thing, and it just like it just kept rolling. I mean, it's like it was already rolling anyways, but it's like he just he's that little finger
That's
touch to add
fucked
a
up.
little extra force into it.
Yeah.
But everybody's making memes about it with the whole touch of God thing, you know.
Damn.
Um, everything about it. It's been freaking hilarious. Um, But it's like, why is that an Olympic sport? Curling. Why is that an Olympic?
Sure. Yeah.
Like it was like, oh, wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that you're like shaving the ice or like, huh? That's
Yeah.
so weird. This is a weird sport, but okay. Um, yeah. So far, I've seen that, and then Gita Leardom, who I just can't get enough of just watching speed skating. Speed skating
Mm,
is crazy. Like, there's the track, and there's like they all fall.
yeah.
That was a crazy thing to watch. Um, I was supposed to do my A1C today, but they rescheduled it for next month. So I have a whole month to drink water to be good,
Good.
to hydrate. And on that note, there you go. Bet you doesn't do it though. Um, I got a letter in the mail about renewing my license plate, my driver's license.
Mm,
Um, I'm not mad about that, but at the same time, do other people get stuff in the mail also to renew their license online? Like,
yeah.
like
I know. I hear they do though. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
They'll send you a reminder and shit.
I'm not
You know
mad
what I'm
about mine, but other people, what if they can't? You know, that's not safe.
saying? Right. All
That's
right.
not safe. Like, I'd rather not do that. Like I'd
Yeah.
rather not do any of that. Um. So yeah, I gotta redo my license, my driver's license. I have 90 days, so like it's the mail is still there. I'll do it this next week, I guess. Soon, I'll do it soon. Um, Gene Vanderbeek showed up on my FYP a few nights ago, the day after
Mm.
the fact.
Oh,
Um,
James Vanderbilt. Yeah.
yeah, James Vanderbeek showed up on my FYP. His
Yeah.
last message to everybody, and I'm like, that's fucked up. It just showed up on my algorithm the day after.
Mm.
I'm just like, oh damn. Um, at the same time, he did mention something about that. He was a great, he was the childhood. He was our childhood. Us, Dawson's Creek, Varsity Blues, which I totally love, and I just watched a clip of it. And I saw the DVD on sale a few nights ago. I was gonna
Mm.
get it, but didn't have enough money for that.
Yeah.
So pretty soon I'll go get it.
Yeah.
Um, what else? The fact that him, Paul Walker, and the guy that played Billy Bob are all passed away now, and
That's
they're all
crazy,
in
man.
the scene. I was like, oh, that's a
Yeah,
great
that's
scene right
wild,
there.
man.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah, it is. Fucking love it though. Um, and I just keep saying it's like there goes my hero.
Mm.
Mena says she always does her license renewal online. Okay. Like I know we can drive. I know we can drive, but what about older people? Like
Yeah. They
don't
don't have to go. They don't have to go in there though.
they
'Cause
don't?
a lot of them seniors ain't got no internet capability or access to no computer and shit like that. So they just gonna go to a little place or whatever. You know.
Mm,
But luckily at my job though, they'll come to the center. Like if the seniors need their shit renewed or whatever, they can get it renewed at the center and they'll bring the equipment or whatever the fuck they do. So
okay.
yeah.
Love that. Been listening to the new podcast. Sean Stockman from Boys to Men.
Hmm.
He has a podcast out called On That Note.
Yeah.
He just showed up on my YouTube for some reason, interviewing Bobby Brown,
Mm.
and I'm like, what's he doing with a podcast? And so I was like, all right, let me go listen to his podcast. Started from the
Yeah.
beginning, all the way back in like a few months ago. Um, it's pretty good. He has all these artists on there, like talking to about, like he has Babyface, John B. Dude, I haven't heard
Damn.
John B in like a while.
Yeah.
Like I haven't heard that name in a while. He's talking to John B. Talking to Skylar Austin from Pitch Perfect.
Damn.
Um, Bobby Brown, Babyface. His first episode, he talks about 2 songs that they regret not doing, Boys to Men. One of
Mm-hmm.
them was Shoop by Salt and Pepper.
Mm.
Like, just imagining them just going off on that one.
Yeah.
And the other one is Amazed by Lone Star. That was
Mm.
theirs.
Damn.
That is, yeah, I was like, wait a minute, are you serious? This is freaking Amazed song? And
Mm.
then he
Mm.
says, one song that they wish they would have done, How Deep Is Your Love by Drew Hill.
Oh,
He passed on it.
crazy ass motherfucker.
Oh
Man.
my god. It was like, I wish I would have done that one. I was like, yeah, that would have been great. The interview with Babyface, dude. The one song I just did, the Every Time I Close My Eyes song,
Yeah.
that was supposed to Babyface wrote it for Luther.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
And Luther passed on it and said, "No, it's not for me."
Yeah.
Later, once it became a hit and he heard it online, he heard it. I mean, not online. He heard it on the radio and everything. He went back
Yeah.
to Babyface and told him, "It's like, yeah, hey, this is how I would have sang it." It's like, yeah, there
Man.
you go. Oh my god. The fact that I this just came in and I was like, dude, I love listening to music back
Mm-hmm.
when I was in high school, back when I was kids. Like, I love
Yeah.
listening to music, and now one of my favorite boy band, I don't know, say R&B bands, Boys to Men, is talking about his life and all this stuff, and interviewing his favorite artist, talking about MJ here, MJ doing this, Mariah
Yeah.
Carey, all his experiences. And I'm like, that's what I want to hear, like the song from back in the day, "I'll Make Love to You." It
Yeah.
wasn't aimed at little kids, but you know
Yeah.
what? We all sang it with our hearts out.
Yeah.
And written by Babyface. Oh, End of the Road, written by Babyface because they were talking about Boomerang,
Mm-hmm.
and Babyface wrote the soundtrack. I was like, all right, got the
Yeah.
soundtrack. So End of the Road, and I was like, we just watched this freaking movie, dude. It was like, yes, fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get ready to start the show. But yeah, you gotta listen to this podcast, dude. It's fucking awesome. He goes
I
full depth on
I'll
everything.
check it. I'm gonna check it out. See what's up.
I'll put I'll put it in the show notes, the link
Yeah.
to the podcast in the show notes. I'll send it to
Yeah.
you. I'll send it to
Yeah.
everybody. Like this, you gotta listen to this. All right, we're starting pod decks. We like to start the show by opening the floor, not easing in, not warming up, but jumping straight into conversation. Every week, we throw a question into the wild. Sometimes it's thoughtful, sometimes it's nostalgic, sometimes absolutely unhinged. Before we record, the MTRP community gets first crack at it. You answer in the comments, the chat, the DMs across every corner of the internet we call home. And then we bring those answers back here. We read them, we react to them, we spiral a little. This isn't just us talking at you anymore. It's us talking with you. Think of it like a giant group chat where someone asked a question they probably shouldn't have and nobody backed out. So if this is your first time listening, welcome. Your voice belongs here. And if you've been here for a while, you already know this is where the conversation really starts. There goes the church bells again. From last week, the community answered. The question was, what was your first purchase you paid for with your own money that made you proud? The moment you realize you earned something on your own, whether it was something small, something fun, or something you saved up for together forever to get, those purchases turn into core memories. So what was your first purchase you paid for with your money that made you proud? Lala Gunning says leather jacket. Gamer Mom, Glam Reaper said, okay, so I was 20 and bought my first Nokia 3310 cell phone. The 3310 cell phone. So it's like the brick phone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Ray, our friend Ray, said, not sure if you remember the magazines where you would sell cards, wrapping paper, etc. With the points I made, which were like money. I bought a really huge watch.
Mm.
Menace said, my first paycheck purchase was a set of new car mats for a car that I shared with my little sister and filled a gas tank. Jane is in here. She says, spoiled youngest kid. So in my 20s, I was with my dad painting 2 houses, an outdoor playhouse and an outdoor toilet one summer. I used the money on a queen size bed.
Mm.
That's freaking lovely. Judith would love says popcorn with hot sauce and corn nuts in elementary school. Um, oh yeah. Next question for this week was, what's the most random thing you were obsessed with as a kid? Not the obvious stuff, the oddly specific phase, the hyperfixation, the thing that made total sense to you and confused everyone else. Maybe it was dinosaurs for exactly 3 months, memorizing wrestling entrances, collecting stickers, learning every Pokemon evolution, or replaying the same movie scene over and over like it was your job. Those childhood obsessions were chaotic, but they were ours, and honestly, they helped shape who we are now. So, what was your random childhood obsession? James says, "Hi, Greg.
What's up?
Hey. Um, what was your obsession? Childhood obsession, if you had one."
I used to do this. I used to do this shit where I was doing school. Put that fucking glue on her hand and let it dry and
Yeah,
peel that shit off.
it was
And
fun. It was fun.
yeah,
It's like it feels like now when people do like their mask on their face
yeah,
or
yeah,
like feet foot one stuff. It just
yeah,
feels the same way. And like doing the whole thing where it's just like, oh, look at this new skin.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Mine was just an obsession with Pogs at the time. I wasn't
Me too.
Pokemon
Me
cards
too.
yet, but I was like obsessed with Pogs.
Yeah.
Bottle caps, bottle caps.
Mm.
I love bottle caps. Um, Especially the ones, the Coca-Cola ones with the code in the bottom. So I just
Hmm.
collect them and put them away and just like have them there. Um, what else? There was a bunch of other stuff. Wrestling cards. I was obsessed with wrestling cards at the time.
Yeah.
Now, not so much. I was like, it's fucking old. But those were fun days. Ortega says hairspray. Always in search of that perfect hold. Mena says I was obsessed with gel pens, scented markers, and making the perfect Superman S.
Mm.
The three, six lines. That
Or the Superman logo.
no, not the Superman logo. The S, the one that we do in class. The
Oh, I
homie
know
S.
you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
S. Remember homies? I used to like collect a lot of homies also.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
They
Yeah,
were because there was like they were out there and just like
yeah.
and I was like, oh, I want these, and it's like at around the end of the year, I pretty much had like 25 or 30 of them around there.
Dang.
But I wasn't like okay. I liked them. Silly Little Redhead says I had a boombox and collected tapes so I can mix songs recorded from the radio. We did that too.
Mhm.
Uh, Jane says I was absolutely obsessed with them Kinder surprise eggs and collected the toys inside of them. Still have pretty much all of them to this day, and it's the best Kinder chocolate. The best. She made sure to capitalize the best.
Yeah.
It is. It is the best. Leanna says I was obsessed with collecting ink pens and chapstick, also Lisa Frank stickers. I also collected stamps. I had a book to put them in and everything. Still love ink pens.
Oh,
Oh. Uh, Gypsy Boss said multiplying numbers in my head, like all the time. I would like to multiply numbers that were divisible by 7 specifically. So weird thinking about it. Sure, why not? Obsessed with that. Elle does what she wants. Lauren, there are two Laurens. Lauren says I collected puppy in my pocket, still have them. Love and Light Witch says I was obsessed with about grasshoppers and making mud pies with them and feeding them to my siblings.
dang.
Well then, I had to ask. I had to ask. Like,
God damn.
she said she had 9 brothers, and like 5 of them got pissed off and they chased after her. Like she ran for her life. They didn't know what's in there, and then as soon as she told them, like the grasshoppers.
God damn.
Oh man. Just the chocolate eggs. Next question was a sound from your childhood you instantly recognize. The dial-up tone of VHS rewinding the ice cream truck from 3 streets away. A game console booting up. Some sounds never leave us. Y'all are like, hell yeah. You, of course, as soon as you hit that, I'm like, Power Rangers.
I,
Like, yeah.
I wouldn't go. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't gonna do that shit.
Why
Because
not?
when you said it earlier on TikTok, earlier in the week or whatever, I said, "Oh, I got a perfect one." Then here you come with your video, and you did the one I wanted to do. I said,
Sega.
"Fuck."
I'm sorry.
The Menace did pulled out Duck Hunt, so I said, "Fuck." And then so I said, I couldn't think of nothing. I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do what I know." So I said, "Fuck it." So I went on YouTube, found the specific intro for like season 4. And so I like, yeah, this the one.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. This is the one. Um, what was Leanna did Crash Bandicoot? Because, like, that freaking fucking crash is just like, I was like, oh my god, yeah.
Who the cop? Who the cop?
Like, I haven't played that game in a while. I gotta like get back. It's like it's so nostalgic playing that game because I've never played it before, and then looking at it now, like, oh, let me play it. Oh,
Yeah.
damn, yeah, it's 2D. No, I can't do this. Like, no, slow.
Shit, I can. Shit. Shoot.
Too
It'll
slow.
just take you back though.
Tina posted a video of a ring, the rotary phone,
Mm.
and I'm like,
Old school on it. Mm.
that is a way too long ago. And Jane, I think what she posted, I forgot what it was already.
Crackle Rock.
Fraggle Rock, yeah. And then Menace posted Duck Hunt. Yeah, she just said
Mm.
that. There, those were awesome. So, and finally, we have finished the sentence. I'm trying something new here. What was always on when you were home sick? The daytime shows, cartoons, reruns, game shows, talk shows. The comfort TV that keeps you company when you're home under a blanket, pretending to be more sick than you actually were. This is a nostalgia trip back to the stay home from school routine, channel surfing, sleep on the couch, and that one show that always felt like your secret daytime ritual. Did you get anyone to do? We didn't know to do it. I don't think so. It just they all just showed up. I guess you guys. That's it. Um. So I posted a lot of them. I forgot what they were, but one thing that was in there was Jerry Springer. Josh
Mm.
said, "Why isn't Jerry Springer on here?" Because Jerry Springer was in the afternoon for me. I'm not. This is about in the morning when I was sick as hell and trying to or played hooky, played didn't go to sleep. Jane says that Fraggle Rock was video was a lot of work. Just saying,
She ain't lying.
she ain't
She
lying.
told me about it. She told me about it. Yeah. It was a lot of work for her.
The Stitch.
Yeah, she had to she had to edit that bit. Like I think on CapCut or some shit like that.
Hmm.
You know, and I was scared it wasn't gonna work for me because I ain't stitched in a long time, and I said if this shit don't work, I don't know what the fuck to tell them. So, but it worked out for the good though. Yeah.
Um. So he said, "Why isn't Jerry Springer on?" I said, "Like it wasn't on like in the morning. Like this is like later on at night. I would watch it."
Yeah.
Menace. Well, everybody said this. Everybody said this. So Menace says the Price is Right, and then
That's
Young and the Restless.
automatic though.
The
That's
Price is Right.
automatic.
Yeah, automatic. Price is Right. Price is Right. Price is Right. Price is Right. And
Mm-hmm.
then Menace says the Young and the Restless. The only one I watched was because it was just on that one time. And I just like too fucking tired, exhausted to even change the channel because something was on and then it like went straight to that trio of soap, and I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to sleep. All my children.
Hell yeah. Hell
And then,
yeah.
and then suddenly I got into it. I was like, did you Google my answer, Evo? No. Why would I Google your answer? I knew what Rock was. I used to watch it. I used to watch it all the time. Yeah. We used to watch. We're kids. We watched Fraggle Rock. um, but all my children like. Then like, I felt sick, and then I was just like, oh, this is getting what? What the hell's going on? They're twins. What? This is 90s stuff, basically.
Yeah.
It was like there was a twin, good twin, bad twin thing going on, and it was like so horrible. Um, Jane says, so I was a teen before we had more than one channel on the TV, and it was just two more channels back then. But in the morning, it was just morning TV on all channels. Later in the morning, early afternoon, it was Helene. Elle Gracons for me. She went. She did the things. I don't know what that is. My sick show. Yes. All right. You want me to Google that? Let me Google it. She wants me to Google it, guys. It's a French sitcom. Uh, okay, Helene. I don't know who these people are, ma'am. I can't. I don't even know how to say these names.
I know they can they hear me?
Yeah, they can.
We live in the States. We don't know nothing about that. Come on now.
Helene and the Boys in English. It's a spin-off from the first series, First Kisses, and follows the girl and her friends in their life as students. Created in 1992 by Jean-Luc Azoulay. Helene, the main character, is performed by Helene Heroyes, who is also a famous singer in France. Uh, okay, cool. There's a detailed plot in there. Yeah, all right. That's great. She's laughing. She's laughing. All right, as long as she's laughing. All right.
You know I'm just
Ella.
playing. You know I'm playing. She know I'm just playing shit.
She knows. She knows. She says, "Greg, I hear you very well." Um,
Oh shit.
our best friend Lauren. Elle does what she wants. Price is Right, and Bob Ross painting. Yeah, we love Bob Ross.
Shit, not me.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Why?
So shit is boring. Let's turn that shit out.
That's the
Like shit.
reason why I watched it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting back to sleep. And then back to sleep. And then one day it's just like, I'm gonna fucking drop pretty little fucking things. Oh, little mistake here and there. It's okay. Wilf says Ricky Lake and Maury Povich. That was late in the afternoon. Also, I was like, I don't think I've
Mhm.
seen these in the morning. Oh, here we go. Here we go. JT Bakery just says, just the price is right. If you're sick, you're sleeping in a missing region in Kathy. Gotta be all technical there. Well,
He
if you're
said he took it back way back. He said Regis and Captain Lee on their ass though.
if you're
Yeah.
sick, you're probably sleeping and you're missing Regis and Kathy Lee. And I'm like, you know me? What the fuck? Some of us faked our fun. Some of us faked up being sick just to stay home. Oh, look, Regis and Kathy Lee. Let me watch this. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
If you're sick, you're sleeping in. Okay, Dad.
Damn.
Dad. Oh, like whatever. Another one says Farah. The Pharaoh says, I hated The Price is Right. My sister would watch that. If I was homesick, I'd watch some of those shows because they were on regularly and part of my morning mix as Lassie, Dennis the Menace, and Gidget. And then I'd watch movies on USA, usually Elvis movies.
Mm.
Hmm. And because I put Out of This World in one of my categories, with as well as Hawaii Five O, I Love Lucy, and all that stuff. Out of This World was part of Saturday morning shows. Again, you know me.
Out of this world. I'm trying to think.
This part right here. This girl that has a docking dad magical disc, and she does this, pauses the world. Yeah,
Oh, her daddy was in that thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, I remember it. I don't remember when it was. I just remember watching it too. And it's like syndication and the Cube.
Yeah, it'll just come on. It'll come on like a random time though.
Yeah.
Like at some random ass times though. It wouldn't come on every day. Shit.
Original episodes came out in the early 90s, late 80s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's in syndication. There's also Charles in Charge in there.
Yeah,
A bunch of shows that I know I saw when I was sick, or you know what,
yeah,
I could have been like my mom could have recorded it. Like here, watch this. It's like okay, thanks, because I didn't want to miss any of this stuff.
yeah.
Liana says The Price is Right plus whatever was on the kid channel because my brother was much younger. Reese says Small Wonder.
Mm,
Mhm. Yep.
mm.
Perfect Strangers,
Mm.
MASH, Hogan's Heroes, General
Wait a
Hospital.
minute. Wait a minute.
I'm
What
telling
the
you,
fuck Nash doing on in the morning?
syndication.
Hell
Syndication.
nah. In
There were
Texas, that
some.
shit didn't come on till like 11 at night. Fuck
I
that
mean,
shit.
if they can come at me with the fact that Out of This World is on later on at night or later on Saturdays, and Regis and Kathy Lee, you couldn't have been watching that because you could have been sleeping in if you were sick. Then yeah, Mash, no, that was on the night also.
Hell nah, I know what's up. They ran that shit at night. That's how I do it was time for me to go to bed.
I mean, they're coming
Man,
at me with the most fucking crazy shit, and now like, you know what, Mash, that was on late at night. It was the last thing you ever watched. That's it.
either
As
that
soon as
or MASH or Perry Mason.
fucking
God damn.
fucking
God damn.
lawyer.
You
Um,
fucked up.
or as soon as I heard Andy Griffith show, I'm out.
Yeah, time to go to bed.
Sleeping in. Okay. Yeah. It's time to change the channel. I'm not watching this. Other Lauren LB says, "Oh my gosh, always the Price is Right and Saved by the Bell. Also, Maury and Jerry. Oh, as I got older, I would leave a channel called The Box on, and it just played music videos all day.
The box.
The Box, the Box. Here we go. The Box. Let's go. Because I saved this one for the last thing ever because the box was fucking awesome. The box had like
Okay.
a, basically music videos that weren't shown on MTV, BET, or VH1. You had to pay for these videos, at least $1.99 of them, plus plus the phone, the phone line,
Yeah, yeah.
the box. Some of these freaking videos, like there were reason they should have been on MTV, but they weren't. I'm just like fucking
Mhm.
like the box was better, seriously.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
there's a difference between TRL later on and the box. TRL was, "Ah!" and the box was just like, oh yeah, let's go, let's watch this. So yeah, I left that one for last because I want to talk about the box, and like definitely going to be an episode of this pretty soon where we talk about the box, where we saw in the box. Did you guys ever get a VHS tape of a mix of music videos? I did.
Hell yeah.
I still have one. Like I legit have one of music videos because I.
They got mine are probably gone, but I remember I used to record BET,
Mhm,
MTV,
mhm,
the box, go back to MTV,
mhm.
BET, the box just be in rotation all fucking day. So I filled that motherfucker tape up. Damn.
In the mail? No. Oh, you mean the mail? We didn't. I'm not paying for that. No,
Hell no.
I'm not paying for music videos in the mail. I'm I'm paying for my own VHS. Put in the VCR. I can record the videos that are on, and then the box was just like on antenna for me. And then I like did some kind of gadget where like I could like insert this USB onto the box and just like, okay, there it is. I can record fucking song. Antenna. Yeah. It was weird at the time. Yeah, I remember my sister used to get tapes of new music videos in the mail. What?
Probably got this shit from Columbia House or Time Life or some shit like that.
Time Life.
Yeah,
Time Life. Hey
yeah.
Sabrina, how you doing? Yeah. I the same 7-hour videos that I would record wrestling on is the same 7-hour videos that I would have music videos on, and just like
Hey,
at least 300 videos on there.
yeah, that's it. I have a fucked up ass VHS. It'll be music videos on this shit 1 second. Then it'll be an episode of Fresh Prince on that bit. Then it'll be an episode of Nitro on there. Then they go back to music video. It was crazy. It was
Hey,
crazy.
at least you had that. I had a bunch of friends who decided to have porn on there,
Mm.
and then I'd be just watching freaking
My cousin did that though. He used to do this kind of shit though.
thank you for the call popular in the heart me. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. Been in bed all day. Did you watch Regis and Kathy Lee? um, I'm kidding. But like I would watch Tony Braxton and like Unbreak My Heart and just like, oh, and then here comes I'm like, what the like what the fuck?
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Hope you feel
I
better.
had a cousin like that, so I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I know you ain't lying.
Like,
That's
that's
foul shit too.
I just like that I kind of did it on purpose. Sorry to hear that. Um Super Bowl halftime. What do you think of Super Bowl? Eh, the halftime.
You want my? You want my shit? You want my? I love.
Yeah,
It.
you loved
I
it.
love. It. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I loved it.
I
You
loved
know
it.
what I'm saying?
It's fucking...
I ain't know what the hell my man was saying, but it was jamming. I saw Ricky Martin. I bet you those some bitches wouldn't be talking shit if he did La Vida Loca.
Oh,
I guarantee they wouldn't be talking shit if he would have did La Vida Loca. Shit.
shake those hips
Yeah.
with your unwritten ass. Or fucking what? Despacito?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be talking shit if they did Despacito.
Mm-hmm. That motherfucker made me so mad talking that shit
Yeah.
all day, son. I said, man, leave that man alone. God damn. Yeah, it's time for people to wake up. Super Bowl halftime show is never gonna be the same. Ain't no fucking Rolling Stones gonna do no halftime show. Or no fucking Willie Nelson or no shit like that. It's gonna be black for the longest. Flavor Flav gonna be up there next year.
Oh my god.
Like, so shit. God damn.
Here comes the
Shit.
Flavor of Love girls just fucking in the crowd.
Shit.
Here comes New York.
Shit.
Um,
Yeah. Watch.
So I saw a YouTube video of the history of the halftime show. It went
Yeah.
from a freaking um a high school
Chubby,
marching
Chubby
band. It went from
Checker.
a marching band,
Hey, Chubby Checker up there singing and shit. I like, damn.
a marching band, and then they showed a clip of Michael Jackson. I'm like, yep, there we go. That changed forever.
Yep.
And then up to now, and I'm just like, yes. And then the one time they had country, nobody was jamming.
Nobody was trying to hear this shit.
Nobody
Damn.
was there, dude. Nobody cared about that time. Um, but there's and it's like so. What's it called? It was about the culture, basically.
Yeah.
And Living Color made them do a real halftime show. Yeah, it was
I
about the
remember
culture.
that.
It was about the culture, basically. And um, New Rock Stars is usually known for doing reviews of movies, TV shows, and video games and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They invited somebody in there to talk about the Easter eggs, everything you didn't know about the Super Bowl, about the halftime show with Benito and all that stuff. And there's like a 45 minute video of her just going through the entire aspect of it. And like I even said it on my stories, like if you guys really want to know more history into that, go watch the new Rockstars videos that they put up about the halftime,
Yeah.
and you'll get more history out of it. And Yeah, and that's what I've just like been watching the entire time. Bad Bunny is a fucking awesome fucking artist. Everybody was talking about it. All the wrestlers were talking about it basically because he wrestled,
Yeah.
and we were all waiting for Chambea. It's like, damn,
Damn sure. Yeah. I had the motherfucker. I said, damn, when you gonna play my shit?
I know. Um, so that was great to see. Like, um, the commercials, it's like, whatever. The trailers were, I didn't see any of fucking good stuff.
I
Michael
saw
trailer was good.
I saw the Scream 7 one again.
There you go. Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. Make me want to go see it though. At
Yeah.
first I was gonna wait till it hit digital, but now I said I might just go to the theater and see this shit. You
Yeah.
know. But the real trailer I want to see, they I knew they wasn't gonna show anyway, so
Which one?
I want to see the full goddamn Avenger trailer.
Oh God, yeah. And I was like waiting for it. Like, oh no, they're not gonna show it. Okay, because like I was like looking online too, and we said it on the podcast. Like they're not gonna show this. Like, all
Nah.
right. Instead, the next day they showed the One Piece trailer on Netflix. I'm like, you couldn't do this last night? What? Like, all right, you didn't have to pay all that much. That's fine. It's all good. So yeah, the trailers were all right. The commercials were fine. The only thing that we were there for was the concert. As soon as the concert was over, and just like every Latino party, you're exhausted. I fell asleep. I didn't even wait for the rest of the freaking game. I just knocked out because like damn. He even has it in his like in the concert itself where he walks over to some kids who are just sleeping on the chairs and everything. He's like, yeah, that's us.
Yeah, he said,
Like,
get
yeah,
up. He said, get
that's us.
your ass up. Yeah.
And James says to say he didn't sing it in the American language is so wrong too because English isn't their language either. So, yeah, amen to that. European. Um, on that note, oh, you just love him laughing. All right. On that note,
That girl talking shit. Well, she talking more shit than me. Damn.
fucking love it.
Oh shit.
What was your favorite halftime concert of all time?
Favorite one?
Yeah. Like, what have you been your favorites? What are your
I would
favorites?
say Michael Jackson,
Michael Jackson
uh,
is on there.
Prince, and Beyonce. Well, I ain't really give a fuck about Beyonce, but Prince,
Prince,
and Snoop and Snoop Dre, 50 Cent,
Kendrick.
Eminem. Man. I damn sure ain't like that Kendrick Lamar. I ain't give a fuck about that from last year. I like shit. I went in the kitchen and ate something last year. Shit.
I didn't watch last year's.
Yeah,
Kendrick.
I wasn't feeling
I mean,
it.
the only part when in there is like we showed up for was, "Hey Drake, I
Yeah.
heard you like him young," and then that was it. It was like, ah, he did the line. Michael Jackson, Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Kendrick, Prince, NSYNC, Aerosmith, Britney, and Nelly.
Mm.
Because they rocked it, and NSYNC and Britney were a part of that our childhood as well at that time.
Yeah.
And then lastly, because there were memes right after, and I'm just gonna put this on here because I was part of making those memes as well because I paused it so many times just to take pictures of her.
Oh shit! I know what you're talking to say. I already know what you're finna say. I forgot about that damn performance. Damn. Yeah, I know.
Beyonce. I made
Good
fun.
Janet Jackson.
No, Janet's freaking
Timberlake.
Justin, like, that fucked up all thing with the whole nipple gate. I didn't know. Had he fucking took accountability and said I did that, then yeah, it would have been on my favorites, favorite
Yeah.
concerts of all time. But no, he didn't take accountability for it. He did. It was a mistake. I was like, then you know what? You don't belong in my favorites. Forget it. But it was good. It's just if he had just taken accountability and said, yeah, I did it. So I'm sorry. I apologize. I did it. Now I didn't know it was gonna do that. It's like shut up.
Foul. Foul though. That was foul. He was foul for that shit though.
Beyonce though, because she did so many fucking facial features, that they turned her into the Green Hulk. They turned her into a fucking Ultimate Warrior meme. They turned her into a bunch of stuff, and I saved it, and I fucking know that I saved these because I made some of these memes, and the people were after me. I posted them on Twitter, and like the Beehive was like, "How dare you?" I was like, "Shut up! It's just memes."
Yeah.
Wait, what? Which one? The Nipplegate or was that Beyonce?
Which one?
Jane Law, like, wait, what happened? Like, which part? Causing chaos.
Janet Jackson got exposed by
Oh,
Funk Ass Timberlake back
yeah.
in the day.
And there wasn't even no nipple. It was just covered.
Yeah, it really wasn't nothing though. Like
It looked like freaking Little Kim at the MTV Movie Awards. Just like a pasty right there.
it's a pastry, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like you just saw like boobish, not nipple. Just both. And then the other one is Beyonce. Because she made a lot of faces while like dancing and all this stuff though.
Mhm.
Like people made memes out of it of her looking like a green She-Hulk. Those Beyonce memes were hilarious. They were. Um, all right, let's talk about something that doesn't get enough respect in rom-com conversations. Everybody always talks about the love story, the meet cute, the grand gesture, the kiss in the rain. Ooh. But let's be real, rom-coms don't work without the side character antagonist. Not just the big bad villain, not just the final boss. I'm talking about the low stakes menace, the jealous ex, the fake friend, the rich kid with nothing to lose. The person whose entire job is to make things just uncomfortable enough to move the plot forward. The Mike Dexlers, the Regina Georges, the Mike Todwells, the Steph McKees, the Caroline Mulfers of the world. They're not trying to destroy the universe. They're just trying to ruin one relationship, one reputation, or one party. And honestly, that's way more personal. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Mm.
So this segment is all about favorite side character, antagonist, and rom coms. The characters you kind of hate, kind of love, and definitely remember more than you should. Because happy Valentine's Day. We're not all about love here. We have a lot of people that we hate, and we love those characters. Those are our underdogs. Oh, lovey dovey stuff. No, I root for the guy that wants to ruin everything, or the girl, because who your favorite is kind of says a lot about you. So let's get into it. Mike Dexler from Can't Hardly Wait, obviously. You got
Mhm.
Regina George from Mean Girls. Taylor Bond from She's All That, and Brock Hudson from She's All That. The freaking Stu.
Yeah.
I always,
I
I
just
always
watched
call
it the other day.
just that's just him. Just he's Stu. He's gonna be Stu for the rest of his life. Joey Donner from Ten Things I Hate About You, the douchebag that has a lot of money and is doing the bet with Heath Ledger.
Mm.
Catherine, I'm not gonna say her last name from Cruel Intentions because you'll know her as Catherine. It's like I looked her up, like Catherine Mertwe. No, I just know her as Catherine.
I
Who the
don't
fuck?
know
What?
my name in that particular.
I didn't even know she had a last name in the movie.
Yeah.
Steph McKee from Pretty in Pink, the fucking douchebag. Um, Ultron's voice.
Yeah.
Lucy
Oh,
Wyman from
James Spader. Yeah.
James Spader. Yes, fucking love James Spader. Like 80 James Spader was fucking out of control with his fucking bullshit. Um, James Spader and William Zabka in the 80s were just like the big bullies of the fucking everything, every movie. Lucy Wyman from 13 Going on 30. Um, there's seven evil exes from Scott Pilgrim. Only one of them, Corey, not Corey. I was gonna say Corey Graves, but that's the wrestler. The great, the last evil ex, the last guy, the one that's like did all this shit for Ramona. And Mike Todwell, douchebag Mike Todwell, douchebag in every fucking movie, Mike Todwell. Adventures in Babysitting, you know the douchebag Mike Todwell. He was in Nope. No, he was in Get Out. The guy, the dad,
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
that guy. Yeah. So those are my favorites. What are your favorites?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I ain't know shit.
No. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I even I was telling the minister this morning. I said I don't know shit about this shit. I don't know. I don't know what to say. So I said I'm
So
just
you
gonna leave it,
don't.
bro.
So if you don't know any of these people, I'm gonna give you the contestants for the Pop the Balloon Challenge rom
Yeah.
com side villain edition. So just tell me if you would pop the balloon or try to save her. Let's see what happens. Contestant number one, and I'll tell you at the end who they are. Contestant number one, she doesn't walk in. The room adjusts around her. She compliments you in a tone that sounds nice, but somehow feels like a test. Knows everyone's secrets already, and I casually ask, "So, what are your weaknesses? Are you popping the balloon or trying to survive the social hierarchy?"
Pop it.
You gonna pop it?
Yeah.
And congratulations, you just popped it for Regina George from Mean Girls.
Mm.
Contestant number two, perfect hair, perfect posture, slight eye roll when someone else gets attention. Says she supports other girls, but you can feel the competition in the air. Ends her intro with, "I just don't like being replaced." Balloon popped or did
Pop.
you in Redemption Makeover Arcs? Popped.
Pop.
It is Taylor Vaughn from She's All That. Contestant number three, soft voice, calculated pauses, compliments you personally while subtly planting doubt about everyone else, smiles like she already knows how this ends and she's 10 moves ahead.
Save.
Save. You're
Yeah.
saving Catherine from Cruel Intentions.
I sure am. Shit. Goddamn. It.
Contestant number four, they enter as a trio, perfectly coordinated, whispering to each other and occasionally laughing. They say they run the social scene and loyalty is everything unless you embarrass them. You don't date one, you date the ecosystem. You pop
Pop.
or you're risking the cafeteria politics.
Pop.
You're popping for the headers,
Mm.
all three of them.
Damn. That's what's up.
Hey, next one. Smart, observant, a little sarcastic. Seems kind, but you can tell she's tired of toxic friend groups and existential high school drama. Admits, "I want out of the chaos, but chaos keeps finding me." Do you pop because she's self aware, or do you pop because the drama follows her? Do
I'm
you
gonna
keep
say.
it, or she's self aware, or because pop because drama follows her?
I'm gonna say.
You're going to save her?
Yeah.
You save Veronica Sawyer, also from Heathers.
Mm.
And then the final one shows up low key, drumsticks in hand, zero interest in impressing anyone, acts like she doesn't care, but clearly cares deeply and just hides it behind sarcasm. She's a friend zoned survivor energy who might actually be the most loyal person here. Are we keeping the balloon for the underrated ride or die, or popping because emotional walls are high?
Pop.
You're popping for what?
Mm-hmm.
From fucking Some Kind of Wonderful. The one that gets friend zoned. Poor girl. Nah, because true, Some Kind of Wonderful. I always hated the fact that this movie is like he's in love with this girl, and she's like, "No, look at me, and I'm throwing myself at you. Can you stop?
Dang.
He's not into you. He likes girls that have long hair and like blonde and like will give it up easily. You're little short stuff, and it's like, damn. Nothing against any of you guys. If you're watching or listening, I'm sorry. I apologize. This is back me when I was into Some Kind of Wonderful. It's a pretty good movie, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Anyway, yeah. So those were the people you just popped, and damn, she gets popped too. All right, let's get into Double Dragon because I know you've been dying to talk about this fucking crazy ass movie. I apologize at the time for like, I apologize right now for letting you watch it. I didn't even know it was gonna be that bad at all. What the hell? Directed by James Yuki, based on Techno's Japan 1997 arcade beat 'em up, released in 1994. The movie arrived the early wave of Street Fighter, Super Mario Brothers, arcade to screen experiments, but tonally it lands closer to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, plus apocalyptic skate park energy. Here's what it is about. In a post earthquake Los Angeles called New Angeles, the city is flooded, fragmented, and run by gangs. Two brothers, Billy Lee, who is played by Mark Dacascos, later known for John Wick Chapter 3, Iron Chef America. He's the chairman and Brotherhood of the Wolf. He brings our martial arts credibility. And Jimmy Lee, who is played by Scott Wolf, fresh off of Party of Five, very 90s teen heartthrob energy, leans in the comedic side. Yeah. They possess half of a mystical art called the Double Dragon Medallion, which grants powers, spirit projection, combat abilities. The villain Kogashugo wants to have both halves to gain ultimate power and control the city. That guy is played by Robert Patrick, fresh off of playing the T-1000 in Terminator 2. His first major villain role after that, and goes full camp techno dictator. Um, Instead of rescuing Marion like the arcade game, the film reframes the story around brotherhood, teenage rebellion, and destiny mythology. It's less save the girlfriend, more unlock your inner chi. Also starring Alyssa Milano as Marion. He's all, yeah, we all know why we watched it. Post Who's the Boss, pre Charmed. In this version, Marion is a resistant leader, way more active than the arcade Marion. And she's freaking hot with them pants, man.
Damn Foley.
There she is.
Good Lord, good God Almighty. Phoebe
Right.
Holloway. Lord have mercy.
Phoebe Hollywood. The movie reinterprets, rather recreates direct references to Billy and Jimmy Lee names, Marion, Shadow Bosses, Street Gang aesthetics, signature chick kicks, and jump kicks. The big changes to the movie from the video game is the medallion is not the original arcade game. It's not in the original arcade game. The game is much simpler. Rescue Marion, beat up Abobo. Abobo appears in the movie, but it's drastically redesigned. It looks like a what the hell? I don't know how to explain this shit at all. Abobo just like Abobo in the game is um freaking what? Just steroid freak,
Mm.
big stuff. Abobo in the movie is like somebody took a never mind. big pile of big pile of poop. Um
Oh, I know you talking about. Yeah, that motherfucker ugly bit. Yeah, that shit. That fool ugly motherfucker though.
it was the movie Abobo. The movie borrows lore from the sequels to the game, the anime series, which lean into mystical. The 1993 anime series was short-lived. It had mystical dragon powers, energy protection, and transformation elements. It it was just horrible too. They just needed to just leave this one alone. Easter eggs and wait, that's them. Uh, Al Leong, iconic 80s henchman from Die Hard, a lethal weapon. Like,
Mm.
if you saw him, you'd know who he was. Appears in the gang crowd. If you see a spiky haired martial arts goon, that's probably him. Several stunt performers later worked on Power Rangers and Mortal Kombat. Bobo appears a giant mutated henchman, a nod to the arcade's most infamous boss, but he's played with prosthetics similar to 90s creature features. It is so horrible. New Angeles, the flooded dystopia aesthetic mirrors Escape from LA and Waterworld. No, it doesn't. It is so bad CGI. The soundtrack sucked. Industrial rock, skate culture revived, MTV era rebellion aesthetic, pre 90s MTV era, like not uh, like middle of the 90s Nirvana stuff or
Mm-mm.
grunge stuff. It was just the whole good vibration type of stuff. Marky Mark and them trying to dance and you can't. Pop culture impact. Um, At release, it was critically panned. You know why? Seen as another failed game adaptation, it overshadowed by Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. It really was. Over time, it became a cult VHS favorite. No, it's not. A late night cable staple. You had to be their nostalgia artifact. I wish I'm so glad I wasn't there. Um, it changed. It reinforced Hollywood's struggle with video game adaptations. It helped studios realize fans want better, and it became a part of the '90s adaptation cautionary trilogy: Mario, Double Dragon, and Street Fighter. Don't
All
ever,
three.
don't
Hot
three,
God.
don't three. All three. Frequently referenced in retro gaming retrospective, so bad is good list, and YouTube deep dives. It was seen as a stepping stone toward Mortal Kombat in '95 because they did it better. They did it a lot better, and
Yeah.
modern various adaptations. Watching it now, it feels like what the hell were we into?
You know
Uh,
what they're trying to do. They got a little success
let's
off of Mario,
yeah,
and they said, "Fuck it, let's go and get this Double Dragon rolling. We're gonna make this money." It tanked. It was hot garbage. Only
man.
thing good about the movie was Phoebe Halliwell. I
Phoebe
don't give a
Halliwell.
fuck what nobody say.
Phoebe Halliwell.
And this is hot garbage. I mean, like this how bad it was. I turned that shit off Saturday night and finished it Sunday morning.
Oh, I watched the entire thing and I'm like, I wish I was playing the game. And now even watching this, like I wish I would never play in the game.
That shit was
Um,
terrible.
Double Dragon is a great adaptation of the game. It's a perfect adaptation of the '90s. That's how the '90s felt in the beginning of the '90s. What the hell are we doing? This is the blueprint of what not to do. Um, and I'm so glad it's done and over with. It's like I got out of
Mm-hmm.
the way because it's
They
just
better
like
not ever try to remake that shit.
never. Uh, so like I watching Mario Brothers and then watching Double Dragon and I'm just like, oh, let's do another one. And then like, oh, you shouldn't have done that one. You shouldn't have touched it. You shouldn't have just no, stop please stop making them. All
Then
because
Street
they
Fighter
want
came out.
all because they wanted to do fucking toys, McDonald's toys. Street Fighter. Street Fighter right after it. We'll talk about it next week. Because I'm about to watch it. Street Fighter right after is just
I'll tell
gonna
you
make
what, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
she gonna
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
do it again. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch Street Fighter tonight. I ain't got to know where it's at because I got it. I don't know why I got it, but I got it.
Is what it okay, so Street Fighter went from video game to movie adaptation to let's do a video game of the movie.
And I just played that video game for the first time
You
a
did.
couple months ago. Couple months ago. I was for some reason I said, I want to play that movie game.
Uh,
It was
it was
horrible.
it was horrible. It was like Street Fighter, the game, the movie, the game. Street Fighter, the movie, the
Yeah,
game. Like
Street Fighter movie the game. Yeah.
it was fucking horrible. This does not. Whenever I play these Street Fighter games, Alpha, Turbo, all that stuff, I don't even look at Street Fighter the movie the game as part of it because it doesn't make it. No, it's not a part of it. I don't want John Claude Van Damme in the video game. We are gonna take you. Um. So before I did the episode, we were gonna do this one last, but I said nah, fuck this. Double Dragon was horrible. Let's talk about the wood. Let's talk about something that's gonna make us feel better.
Ooh, okay.
So, In honor of Black History Month, today's episode brings you a celebration of Black storytelling on the big screen, focusing on the beloved 1990s classic that captures friendship, culture, and nostalgia with heart and humor. The Wood from 1999. We'll connect it to other films that uplift, inspire, and define Black excellence in cinema, from timeless classics to modern favorites. Let's talk story, cast, music influence, and cultural resonance. The Wood is a nostalgic coming of age gem. Directed by Rick Fumuyama, and his feature debut is a warm, funny coming of age comedy drama about three black friends growing up in Inglewood, California. The Wood. The story alternates between the present day, Roland's pre wedding jitters, and flashbacks to the friends' teenage years in the 1980s, offering real, relatable moments of youth, first crushes, friendship drills, awkward dances, and rites of passage. It was so relatable.
Yes,
Evil
it
and
was.
Greg. Evil and Greg, hydrate.
I ain't got no water up here, so I ain't doing nothing.
Ain't
So,
doing nothing.
so
Yeah, what I said. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. The
I'll
producer,
drink after the show.
the
God
producer
damn it.
is talking to us.
I'm drinking after the show. So I don't know what to tell you.
The adult characters Mike, Omar Epps, Slim, Richard T. Jones, and Roland Tay Diggs hunt down their nervous groom to be just. Uh, Mike and Slim hunt down their nervous groom to be Roland Tay Diggs just hours before his wedding, reliving memories that shaped them along the way. Also, these three guys, fucking awesome as actors.
Hmm.
Even today, I'm gonna say like past 5 years,
Yeah.
Omar Epps on House or anything that he's been in. I haven't seen him in anything these days, but he was on House. I love that. Richard T. Jones on The Rookie and Tay Diggs from All American. All great actors. Cast highlights: Omar Epps as Mike Tarver, the thoughtful narrator and loyal friend. Like, dude breaks the fourth wall with us. I thought they were like making a whole video documenting the whole thing. No, he's talking to us. Like, oh shit, okay, I guess. Tay Diggs as Roland, the charismatic groom with cold feet. Richard T. Jones as Slim, the grounded connector of the trio. Young versions of these characters found round out the flashback with genuine chemistry and charm. Uh, I love this fucking movie. It was fucking awesome, dude. It just made me like I was just the whole them as kids and the
Hmm.
dance and who is it? Mike holding to her and then pushing away. I was like, yeah, yeah, I remember
Been
that.
there. Yeah,
Been
I've
there,
been there.
been
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for posting. Been there. Um, and the funny thing is, just the whole thing with Mike being this fucking nerdy, fucking awkward teenager, and
Hmm.
he just starts dancing by himself in the living room and doing all kinds of moves. I'm like, dope, that's awesome. That's me. Not the part where he grabs his stuffed animal and starts making crazy stuff with it, but the fact that he's just like doing some kind of moves. Like, are you trying to do Michael Jackson, sir? They're not gonna do that. Come on.
No, no, not no dance like that.
Um, he is just so funny. And then the two other ones that are just like betting, it's like, go touch her ass, go touch her ass. You know, there were some guys that had like friends like that, like, I
Yeah, yeah.
bet you won't do it. Bet you won't do it. Oh yeah, we bet I will. Bet I will. Okay, do it. I'll give you a dollar. A dollar? A dollar in the '80s. A dollar was just like so much. Now it's just like, give me $20. I'll do it. I was like, nah, here's a dollar. Go do it. So, um, that's freaking hilarious. The girl that ends up that freaking Tay Diggs ends up going to, my
Hmm.
God, gorgeous as hell, gorgeous as ever. Um, like every movie that she's been in, I'm just like, yeah, that's her.
Yeah. Lisa Ray. Yeah, that's Lisa
Lisa
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah.
Um, um, so the soundtrack. I didn't know back in the day it came from this here. So this is my first time watching The Wood,
Yeah.
and I've always looked for back in the day because it was one of those favorite songs of mine, and just like okay,
Yeah.
great. And then the movie starts off MTV production, MTV, you know, and I
Yeah.
just totally forgot MTV made movies also that were fucking
Yeah.
awesome. It wasn't just
Yeah.
about music videos that are now ridiculousness.
Hmm.
But MTV made very great movies like this one, Joe's Apartment or
Varsity Blue.
Varsity Blues. Yeah, we just fucking saw it. Um, so the official soundtrack blends hip hop and R&B and became a hit in its own right, peaking at number 16 on the Billboard 200 and going gold. Track like Mystical and Outcast, Neck of the Woods, and Joe's Soulful. I want to know. Help
Yes.
find the movie's vibe and 90s nostalgia. Though I want to know. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Music here isn't just background, it anchors the memory driven storytelling, highlighting how deeply soundtracks can shape our recollection of time and culture. So every time they played it on the record,
Hmm.
it transported you back, and I'm just like, yeah, that's the boob right there. It like it helped. It was part of the story as well. It wasn't just
Yeah.
background noise, it was part of the story. Um While not a blockbuster, The Wood played a crucial role in humanizing black characters in everyday situations, moving beyond stereotypes as noted by critics like Roger Ebert,
Hmm.
showcasing friendships and experiences that resonated across communities, inspiring future filmmakers to tell authentic, character driven stories about black youth and middle class life. The film even inspired talk of a TV adaptation like decades later, though it wasn't ultimately greenlit. I would have loved to have seen that. A Wood TV
Me
show.
too. Me
Mhm.
too.
Um, it would have been great. More films like The Wood, Black Excellence on Screen. As we celebrate Black History Month, here are films across moods and eras that uplift, educate, and celebrate Black excellence from joy to journey, history to culture. Movies like Coming of Age and Friendship Focused, Cooley High from 1975,
Mm.
a warm, humorous look at Black teen friendships in Chicago, influential in many films that followed. One of my favorites, Love and Basketball. Romance and ambition intertwined with basketball and cultural identity. Dope 2015, Rick Fumiyama returns with a fresh modern tale about nerd culture and street life. Definitely going to watch that one. Here's some classic that paved the way. Boys in the Hood from 1991, a seminal coming of age drama that reshaped portrayals of urban black life. Coming of age drama. Yeah. Ricky. Do the Right Thing, 1989. Spike Lee's
Mm.
fury and essential look at a community in conflict. Always, always have that. The Learning Tree from 1969, one of the films directed by a black filmmaker for a major studio. Alma's Rainbow from 1994, a rediscovering coming of age film centering black girlhood and empowerment.
Mm.
And then Celebration of Black Joy and Culture, Soul Food from 1997, and The Best Man from 1999. Stories about
Absolutely.
family, stories about family, friends, love, and community. And Black Panther from 2018, Marvel's cultural milestone, celebrating heritage and excellence. Wakanda Forever.
That's right.
There's many more classic like Love Jones,
Mm.
Friday, Judas and the Black Messiah,
Mm.
and hidden figures that span genres and emotions while putting black stories front and center. Um, that's it for today's Black History Month spotlight. From the sweet, nostalgic beats of The Wood to the broad landscape of powerful black cinema, these films remind us why representation matters and why every story adds richness to our culture tapestry. Stay tuned for the next episode where we deep dive into soundtracks and culture, how music elevates black storytelling on screen, because cinema without music is like a story without a heartbeat. Yes, sir. All right. What are we? 1 hour and 20 minutes. What do you guys want to do? Anything else we got to talk about?
Let's not think of. I didn't see SmackDown
I haven't either.
because the Sci-Fi channel blocked on my cable, so I couldn't
That
watch SmackDown.
fucking sucks.
Uh,
Damn it. We need to get SmackDown back on.
ain't gonna. We're gonna have to wait till after the Olympics.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Ah,
I mean, that's it.
yeah,
We did everything. All right. You ready?
yeah.
Okay. And just like that, the popcorn bowl's empty. The group chat still are arguing about halftime rankings. Somebody's still defending their favorite rom com, Chaos Agent, like it's a full on personality test. Episode 277, recorded on Valentine's Day, where we unintentionally celebrated Brolentines, Galentines, and full on podcast and chillentine instead. We pulled from the pod decks, we popped the balloon on our favorite rom com side characters, Queen Bees, Chaos Agents, messy best friends, and the ones who always said, I'm just looking out for you, bro.
Mm.
We reacted to the Super Bowl, the game, the moments, halftime spectacle, and stacked it up against the concerts that turned our living rooms into full arenas. We broke down the trailers. We didn't. It's fine. We jumped back into the wild era of arcade cabinets and big screen ambition with Double Dragon. Ew. When video games looked at Hollywood and confidently said, what was I thinking? I was a kid. I was a kid. Like, oh, Double Dragon. No.
My first time watching it.
It's my first time watching it.
God dang, that shit is
Mm.
terrible, boy. Boy.
Double Dragon. When video games looked at Hollywood and confidently said, yeah, we can do that too. No, you can't. And for Black History Month, we close the night revisiting the wood, friendship, memory, and that specific kind of nostalgia that only hits when you've lived enough life to look back differently. Back in the day. Meanwhile, the Winter Olympics are still rolling, speed skaters carving ice like they're late for Destiny. And yes, after this, we're probably heading right back to YouTube to watch more Judah Leardom highlights. I know I
Mm.
am. The explosive start, the locked in focus, the reminder what momentum looks like when you're fully committed to the lane you're in. If you're watching the Olympics, if you had a Super Bowl take we missed, if your favorite rom com side character says way too much about you, drop it in the comments. We want all that. And next week, we're continuing our video game to movie cinematic universe journey. We're sorry, with Street Fighter. With John Clad Van Damme,
Cokehead,
uh,
motherfucker.
Kylie Minogue. Uh, uh, Believe me, for us, it's just going to be another Tuesday. For Black History Month, we're sitting down. We're sitting down at the kitchen table with soul food
Mm.
because legacy, family, and storytelling deserve that kind of table. So pull up next week. Same energy, same third place. All right. Before we really go, take a breath with me. Whatever today handed you, street. Take a breath with me. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Come on. You gotta do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Shit.
We're almost done. We're almost done. I just want to do a clip of this and post it on TikTok and see what happens.
All right. All right.
All right, fine. before we really,
Who
before we
said
really,
that?
no, it's you,
Who said?
you,
Oh, me. I was like,
yeah.
fuck it. Let's go. All right.
Before we really go, take a breath with me. Whatever today handed you, stress, noise, wins, losses. You don't have to carry all of it into tomorrow. Thank you for spending the time here in my third place. Not home, not work, just a space where we show up as ourselves, the both of us, even when it's cold outside and the world feels too loud. Take care of each other, take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to figure out where we belong and who we're becoming and who's sitting with us when the lights get a little dim. And
Mm.
here, in this third place, you're never sitting alone. This is the M3P podcast, where community, creativity, and a place where we leave the light on always come together. We will see you next time.
No doubt.
No doubt. All right, man. And the episode is done and over. We only got like 68 people that showed up. I didn't need to
Mm.
go for it. It's fine. Whatever. It's all good.
It is
Okay.
what it is.
Right. Savory.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,397 people reached
Mm.
with one new follower. 68 viewers joined. That's fine, I
Wow.
guess. It just got sent out to the algorithm and like on the FYP, I guess.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. All right, man. Anybody want to say anything to him before he heads out? Drink your water. Now that the episode's over, you want to drink your water? Jane says bye. All right, Jane, go back to sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Have fun.
I'm gonna go
Enjoy your
drink my
night.
I'm gonna go drink my bud I mean my water.
Oh my God. Don't forget that water, Greg.
I'm gonna go down there and drink that water. Good Lord. Y'all worse than the police.
Woo, woo. That's the sound of police.
Shoot.
All right. Let's stop this, see what happens. We are at 1 hour and 26 minutes. That's cool.
Not bad.
Not bad. Like, I was thinking about adding more stuff, and I'm just like, no, we're good. We got this.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
got 2 movies. We got the game. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day. We're good. So again, next week, 2 movies and whatever else happens all week. All right, let's end this right here and see you all soon. Have a great night.